an idea. You start a project, you start a new business, throw it on a piece of paper. I use this application only because it works so well on my iPad, my iPhone, and I can store it all in the cloud and come back to it. And it organizes for you a lovely little outline here. And then on the right-hand side, it gives you your notes. And it's great for demonstrations and presentations too. Negotiation. What is a negotiation? Okay. My idea of negotiation, the art of getting what you want by giving up something that you don't really need as badly. Using empathy. John Jackson used that word before. I love that word. So that the other party believes they got the better of you and leave their ego strong. Um, I really believe a negotiation is a sales strategy. Would you guys agree on that? When you talk to a prospect, you're going to get obstacles, stalls, objections, and things like that. And so I put down a lot of different ones here with some role plays here. One of my favorites is when I'm negotiating with somebody. And you ever have a conversation? It's not just going anywhere. It's just kind of meandering around, and you want to stop and get to business. You want to get to okay, it's like being at a buffet. Do you want to grab a plate full of bread and potato salad, or do you want to go to the prime rib? My apologies to my tofu friends here. Okay, you want to go to the good stuff. So sometimes during a negotiation, you have to go to the prospect and you have to say, "Hey, Greg, Greg, I love this conversation. We've been talking for 15, 20 minutes. I've made a decision. You have problems A, B, C, and D. I would love to work with you. Can I make you an offer? I've made a decision that you and I would be a good fit. Can I make you an offer? And it's okay to say no or fire me. Is that all right with you, sir?"
Yes.
Was that okay? Was that hard? Okay. So
Yes.
now you've skipped all the football and war stories and all the other stuff, and you just get right to it. Sometimes don't you just want to get right to it? Anybody here ever have a conversation? It kind of just meanders and goes way too long when you both know you want to talk about business to a point. And that's where you want to go. If you guys have any questions while I'm going, prospects want leadership and assurance. Do you think you show that when you go to them? Hey, I've made a decision. This is what I'd like to see happen. This is what I'd like to do with you. And you have the right to say no also to me, but could we start doing this point of the conversation? So it's good. Anybody ever have a prospect say it's hey Nitz and Mosery. I think everything you said, man, everything you've been talking about, I really like your stuff, but it sounds too good to be true.
You know what? It probably is too good to be true.
I
And I'm
love that.
crazy,
Give him a round of applause. Perfect answer.
and I'm probably crazy
Perfect
for offering
answer.
it. And I'm crazy for offering it.
Yeah, yeah, what is he doing? We talked, Jackson talked a little bit about psychology. What psychology did Nitzen just do perfectly?
Reverse psychology?
I would
Is that,
say so. Is
yeah.
that the answer? When someone goes to you, Tom Brooks, Tom, this sounds too good to be true. That, what's
Well,
wrong?
it could be. We've got clients that are happy, but not everybody's happy.
You- See, then you could turn it. You probably aren't looking for satisfaction, removing this pain or problem, growing your business. I'm probably the wrong guy for you at this point. So maybe it is too good to be true. Now, when you say that, is that the king of pattern interrupts? You better,
Yeah,
you
it
better,
is.
you better
I
believe
got
it.
to get those words somehow.
You
That's
gotta
why I
get
want you, Claude, for this. So
May I raise my hand for a moment
Yes,
to ask a question about this
sure.
part right here? So if someone does say, um, it seems too good to be true, I guess in their mind they think that they're they have to be skeptical about something, right? Would that be correct? That
Yeah,
at this point when they say that they're skeptical. So how does that answer give them any relief?
it doesn't. This is another
Okay.
role. Aaron, by the way, Aaron's another new kid on the block. Aaron, show us that handsome face in Texas there.
Hold on, let me do this.
Was that a
You
stroke?
call you called me while I was driving. I got my daughter here. I'm trying to feed her and also get back to work at the same time. So I'm here. I'm
Hey,
here. I'm listening.
you
I'm
know, you
listening
know,
though.
You know you're a gut salesman if you can drink coffee, talk to a client, and change a diaper at the same time. I know Jessica and Abigail have done this, so you can do it too. Uh,
Yeah, I
a-
like it. I like it.
Absolutely. What you said is a good question. They're asking that question because what's going on in their mind? Back to empathy. There,
Yeah.
they believe you have a credibility issue with
Okay.
them. Okay. Well, this sounds too good to be true. Or how about the other one? Gee, why should I work with you, Aaron? I've had that one. Okay, so there's a credibility issue. How do you fix it, first of all? You know,
Mhm.
you use a pattern interrupt. You use something to get their attention and shock their senses because you got to fix this thing real fast. Otherwise, you're acting defensive. What happened? Well, I've been in business, the amateur salesperson goes, well, it sounds too good to be true. Well, it's not. I have a lot of successful clients. We're a member of the Better Business Bureau, and we've been in business for 38 years. What happens when you sound defensive to a question like that? What is that? What atmosphere, what environment are you creating?
I think it's like a hostile environment where the prospect now is in control of the conversation because you have to answer a question that might be or may not be to their liking.
Exactly. So the
Yeah.
perfect answer is a pattern interrupt. Maybe it is too good to be true, sir. Thank you for bringing that up. I'm very proud of the success of my clients and the people. Not everybody is successful. So, so I'm really glad we're talking about this. Some people, it is too good to be true because they didn't follow direction. They didn't study. They didn't participate. They didn't schedule with me. And for some people, you might be right, sir. But for a lot of other people, it is too good. It is good. It is exactly what they want. I don't know what exactly are you looking for, sir? Help me out.
I, I'm I'm looking to make sure that the results that you claim can be can be actually true.
Okay, no, that's great. I love that you
Yeah.
asked that. And if I was in your position, I'd do the same. What would you need from me today in order for you to feel comfortable about us going ahead with this business proposition? Tell me what you need, and I'll try to provide it for you today.
Well, I think we live in an Amazon type of environment where we kind of check reviews before we buy, or we
Okay.
we see how many reviews, and then we make a decision whether we trust it, right?
Okay.
So
I have a lot
is
of
that
reviews. I have a lot of reviews. I have a lot of, you wouldn't want to speak to anybody, any of my clients personally, would you? Rather than, reviews are put on, sometimes reviews are put on and there's, there's trolls and things. Would you like to, you wouldn't want to speak to people one-on-one personally to get an idea of the veracity of the business proposition we're talking about, would you?
talking to one person? Well,
No. How many would you like to talk to?
I guess there is no right answer amount of people I want to
I'll
talk to.
help you. Let me help you, sir. Would you like to speak to 5, 10 people? I have a lot of clients who I'm sure that, if you're polite to them and ask them a few questions, they'll give you an idea about this business so you have a certain amount of certainty, and I'd be glad to share that with you, sir. But if let me ask you this, sir, it sounds like can I be totally honest can I tell you the truth, sir, without you getting mad at me?
Yeah, absolutely.
It sounds like you have a chip on your shoulder. I'm here. I'm friendly. I don't want to fight with you. I'm not, I want to be here to help you. But if you're looking for a fight, maybe we should say it's over.
I'm not looking to fight. I'm just looking
You
for,
hear that
yeah,
silence, Aaron? Did you hear that long silence?
for sure. Yeah.
What did I just do?
I think that what you did is you put it back on me to figure out exactly what I need in order to find clarity or to find certainty. So in my mind, I was looking for what would give me what would give me certainty, right? And then
Okay.
you say you don't want to fight.
And
We can
what
end the conversation,
right. And
which
basically, if you listen to what I said, I said to you, what do you need? I turned it
yeah.
around on you. You're telling me you have a pain. I said, where is this pain? Okay, and then I turned it around to you. You want to put me in a defensive position, but I'm not going to go there because that puts me in subservient to you. I'm going to turn this around and say, what do you need from me in order for us to move forward? And I offered you the best thing I think I can offer. If that still doesn't satisfy you, or
Mhm.
fulfill your needs. Maybe it's over. There are times when, and this is a great example. Thank you, dude. There are
Yeah,
times when we should fire the prospect. Okay. Have any of us ever met this kind of prospect where they're looking for an argument or a fight or they're rude or dismissive? Have we all met this person?
for
Okay.
Oh yeah.
sure.
Should we get
Yeah.
emotionally involved, ruin our day? We know we're not going to do business with them. How many times have we instinctually known we're not going to do business with a prospect? We know this sometimes, don't we, in our heart and soul? So what should we do in that? Either fire the prospect or get a lesson out of it. But we can't
Mm,
close, Aaron, I can't give you a magic formula to close 100% of the time because
for sure.
there's too much variables in a sales situation. There are too many personalities, there's too many situations, there's a lot of times there are people, they're having a bad day and they just want to call a salesman and make their day worse. Are we going to fall into that vortex?
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Okay. So I hope I helped you there. Let's suppose
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know what? When if you want to schedule an extra session with me this week, we can really talk a lot. We can talk and record a long session on exactly this topic.
Yeah, I'm just new to all of it. So I've gotten all the objections, all of them.
Yeah,
I feel like I've gotten, well, probably haven't gotten all of them because I'm new, but I've gotten a lot, I should
but
say. I've gotten a lot of objections that have been extremely difficult to answer, honestly. It's
sure.
just,
Well,
yeah,
and that's why we practice. And if you write down all your objections and you schedule a session with me this week, I will show you how to overcome all those objections. But here's the rule, the general rule.
yeah,
You can't overcome their objections. You have to make the prospect do the hard work, the heavy
got
lifting.
it.
Hmm.
Got it. Okay.
That's the
Okay.
quick answer. Now let's talk about reciprocity. Reciprocity is the practice of exchanging things with another for mutual benefit. It's a powerful persuasion negotiation tool that can be used. Okay, let's do a quick role play here. Who's my volunteer? Nice. This will be a fun role play. Somebody, give me a
I
volunteer.
can volunteer.
Here we go.
I can
Nitsin,
volunteer.
thank you.
Okay.
Nitsin, I'm calling you up and I need, you have a truck. Let's say you have a trucking company and I've never done business with you before. And you've been trying to get me as a regular client for years and years. And I just called you up. I'm calling you up. Hey, Nitsin, Claude Diamond here. We spoke a couple, last year at once. I don't know if you remember me.
Hey Claude, nice to hear from you. How's everything going?
Oh, it's pretty crazy. You know, that fire up in LA, we need a lot. We need a lot of your delivery trucks today to get equipment up there to the fire department and everything. And I was wondering if you could help us out. We need 10 trucks right away for delivery. It's an emergency.
Oof, you need 10 trucks.
Now, the
Okay, I'd
object
have
off the role play, your objection, what you're trying to get in this negotiation is future business. So you're okay. I'm sorry, I should have told you that earlier. Back in the role play. Yeah, can you help us out, buddy? We need 10 trucks right now.
I'd have to check, see what my crew is doing, where they're at. Can you give me some more information? What
Um,
size trucks?
we're
How
getting
many
fire
trucks?
hoses and fire suits and all kinds of equipment up to the fire department in LA.
When do you
They
need it
need a
by?
lot. You know the news. You've heard what's
Yeah,
going
when do you need it by?
yesterday.
Yesterday.
We need to get it up there today. We're in Texas. We need 10 of your trucks, man. I know we've never done business, but
First of all, I want to thank you for being really proactive with this. There's not a lot of people out there that are looking to help, and I appreciate that, and we want to help as well. Um, what's your budget right now?
we'll pay anything reasonable. We'll pay the going rate or even a little extra to get these trucks going right now.
All right, Claude, give me a minute. Let me check, see what my schedule is like, what my drivers are like. Just give me 1 second. I want to check because I do want to help, but my schedule is full. So give me 1 second. Let me check on this real quick.
We only have
Uh,
6 minutes.
so you want 10 trucks?
I want
You
10
said?
trucks, and if you can get them down here to Fort Worth today, we want to load them up and send them right up to LA.
You know what? I would love to help, and I appreciate everything that you're doing for those folks. They're in need. Um, Let me ask you this: if I were to be able to move things around, cancel some of my
Here
my
it
my
comes.
pickups right
Here
now,
it comes.
what kind of future work could you and I possibly do together?
Oh, I'm sure we could. Well, we have a regular company. We use ABC, as you know. They're pretty big.
Yeah, yeah, I like them. I like them. What do you like about ABC?
Well, we've and they're okay. We've been using them for a while, but right now they're down. They have a workers' strike, and they're having some of their trucks are down for maintenance and things like that.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah,
I'm calling you.
I hear you. I hear you. Um, Let me ask you this, Claude. If I'd be able to move things around today and get you those 10 trucks, what kind of business do you think we'd be able to do down the road? Do you think you'd be able to transfer some of your business from ABC Trucking over to us?
I think that's a distinct possibility. Yes, absolutely.
Is that a distinct possibility that we do it and now, or is that something that's way down in the future? What are
Well,
we
if you
looking
could,
at?
I'll tell you what, if you can deliver those 10 trucks, I'll give you a regular order every month. I'll give you a regular order for trucking every month.
I appreciate that. Thank you. What does that look like? Or no, weekly order
Boom,
from you.
boom. Off the role play because we're running out of time. Nitzen, you did give him a round. That was perfect. Is that negotiation? Okay, that's called reciprocity. You give up something. Did you see how he struggled a little? Oh, I've got to check my manifest, see if we have trucks available and everything. And then he knew they were available, and that's true reciprocic. Help me with this word.
Reciprocity.
Reciprocal negotiation.
Hmm.
Okay, if you give up something you know you have, but struggle with it to get what you really want. He not only got the order, but he got a new client at the same time. That's negotiation. Nice go. Perfect, Nitz, and you did it great, man. You did it great. Let's call the exception. Let's do an exception role play here. We only have 3 minutes left. I have to go to another meeting, unfortunately. If we have somebody, we got a wishy-washy prospect, okay, and they want an earlier delivery date or a closing date on something. Do we do the same thing like Nitzen did just now? Do we make an exception? Do we tell, this is we'll go to some, this is something we never really do. Can we make exceptions in our business? What's the word called? Entrepreneur, right? Do we have the
Hmm.
right to make changes and adaptability to get new clients? So if someone asks us for something and it's not the normal way we do business, can we struggle a little and say, this is something, Tom Brooks, we don't usually do it this way. You're asking me to change my policy, my business, and everything a little, but if we can help you solve this problem today and make an exception, what happens next?
I would be glad to be flexible with you on this. I do need to check a couple of things. Could I call you back by noon today? Will you be available by noon? I could give you a
If you
definite answer.
Yeah, if you want us to close on this property, something we don't usually do that fast, I'll make an exception, but I want to know that you get back to me by 12:30 today and you can put at least 10% down. And if you can do that for me, I'll make an exception for you.
Okay, that sounds good.
That's called the exception negotiation. Here, one more here, just to show you real quick, because I have to leave. Yeah, I know. Um,
That your driver in the background, Claude? Probably.
yes. Yeah, sometimes you want to add more value to your offer. Okay. Many cases you want to add more value to some. So if you know you can add value to somebody, like I did before with that role play with Jay, and I said at the end in the role play I was negotiating with the father, hey, you know what? Your son can come on my coaching program for 3 months for free. Okay, so you give something back. What do you think that does to the psychology, the environment, when you give something unexpected of value to somebody that costs you very little or nothing? Do you think that's a
Really
good
cements the
negotiation
relationship.
strategy? Absolutely. Guys, I got another meeting. I could do another hour with you guys. You're great. Give yourselves a round of applause, a little bit of fireworks here. Thank you so much. No, that was confetti. This is firework. This is the firework. Thank you so much for everything. You guys are great. Nobody deserves success more than you good people. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Take
Bye,
care.
Claude. Thanks for
Bye,
having
Claude.
us.
Thank you.